Mario Kart Wii. Okay, I will be honest with you, I never really liked Mario Kart Wii. Don't get me wrong, it features one of the better track selections in the franchise, even though I prefer 7's lineup, and especially 8's. And the newly implemented trick system is actually a lot of fun, but let's be fair, this game is very janky, the item balancing is insane, the bots are broken as fuck, the bikes are unbalanced, and this game ruined battle mode. Great! I don't get why people place this game like it's the best one. I mean, when Mario Kart 8 is right there. I get it, it's the best selling Mario Kart, or was the best selling Mario Kart game until 8 Deluxe, a port of Mario Kart 8 onto Wii U, snatched that title with a whopping of 55.46 million units sold. Oh my god. Opposed to Wii's with 37.38 million. Oh, Jesus Christ, big numbers. However, I'm not doing a review, at least not at the moment. We are here to rank every track from worst to best. We are going to start with the F tier and we are going to work ourselves all the way till S tier, maybe an even higher tier than S tier. Who knows? However, we need to get rid of the stinkers, aka the F tier. And the worst track in this game is GBA Shy Guy Beach. This is the worst track in the game in my opinion. This is a GBA track that was not done justice. The track is very flat, the water looks horrendous, the pirate Shy Guys are barely causing any problems. This track just doesn't work. I don't understand why it looks like this. We have a track like Koopa Cape in, which is another track with water everywhere, and the water looks nice there. So I don't understand what happened here. They have no excuse whatsoever for this one. DS Yoshi Falls. Why is Yoshi falling? Is he okay? Jokes aside, does anyone even care about this track? It's literally an oval that features nothing. I guess taking shortcuts through those waterfalls can be fun, but that's literally all this track has. I don't have anything else to say about it. N64 Sherbet Land. Who thought this was an okay track to bring back? It was never even good in Mario Kart 64, and the track certainly isn't any better here. At least the penguins aren't as much of a nuisance as the ones in the OG version. But overall, this track is boring with very gentle turns, despite this being a Star Cup track. Mario Circuit. I kid you not, this game has 6 circuit tracks. Not as much as Mario Kart DS with a whopping 7. But why so many? Like geez, stop for making this many circuit tracks. Unless your game has 96 courses that I don't know about, then you aren't allowed to have this many circuit tracks, okay? Obviously the worst one is Mario Circuit, the Nitro track. Oh wow, very long straight away. Perfect showcase of how broken the bikes can be. Anyways, moving on. D tier, GameCube Beach. Nothing changed on this underwhelming beach course with the exception of this extra ramp that was added and wasn't here since the beginning. Also they got rid of the long cut, a positive change that impacts nothing. Luigi Circuit. Oh wow, the star course sucks ass. Who could have thought? It's just your regular bitch-ass starting course, I guess. Boo! Haunted House. Finally, this track is in a playable Mario Kart game, dear god. However, it's not doing any favors since I still have PTSD from the OG version. So, by law, I am required to continue hating on this track. N64 DK's Jungle Parkway. Oh look, one of the worst tracks in Mario Kart 64 came back. Yippee! You know, honestly, this track is not that bad here, and the same can be said with the N64 version, but it's still the same boring track it once was. DS Desert Hills. One of the worst DS tracks that came back here. At least it's fun to drift on this track, especially near the end, and it features some insane shortcuts. But it's a desert track, so I was expecting some insane shortcuts anyways to begin with. I mean, just look at Dry Desert or Calamari Desert. Make up your mind, damn it. C tier, Daisy Circuit. Never really liked this track to begin with. I always considered it a mediocre track. Yeah, sure, you might consider this the best circuit track out there, but DS Mario Circuit is right there, you know. It's a fine enough course, I guess, but it's a bit boring. I do like the Luigi's Daisy statue. My boy Luigi is living his life to the max. Also, I do not understand why they brought back this track in the Booster Course Pass. That track will most likely be the Toad Circuit of Wave 6. And it ain't a good start for that wave if I'm being honest with you. Moo Moo Meadows. I mean, it's the better Moo Moo track compared to Moo Moo Farm, but overall, it's fine. The cows can be daily obstacles sometimes, and those freaking mountain moles slowing me down in the most inconvenient spots sometimes. At the end of the day, I like the track okay. N64 Mario Raceway. This track was A tier in Mario Kart 64, but has been downgraded to C tier. It's not because this iteration sucks, far from it. I think it's the best version of this track. But we are talking about Wii, and as you know, this game has an ass load amount of fan favorites. And there are 6 circuit tracks, so that doesn't help its case. But the track is still fun to drive around, with plenty of turns and also a good number of shortcuts. GBA Bowser Castle 3, another GBA track. This one is fun to play and features an insane shortcut that is nuts. However, I don't think highly of the GBA Bowser Castle tracks in general, so this is the highest this track will get. Not because they're bad, but because they're alright. Like, they're not that special. GameCube Mario Circuit, one of the worst tracks in Double Dash. However, the reason it scored this high is mostly because of the newly implemented trick system. So now you have the ability to trick on these bumps that kind of existed on the OG version. SNES Mario Circuit 3, the best circuit track in this game, obviously. A good number of turns, a quite sharp turn, and plenty of shortcuts. Good fun. Doesn't mean it's better than a C tier though. B tier, DS the Final Square. Finally a good DS track. This one is pretty fun to drive on. Also you can trick off the bridge. So cool. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the script just ends right here. I literally have nothing else to say about this track. I like it. Why? I don't know. I just like it. That's the only reason, and you are going to accept it, okay? Let's move on. Let's pretend this bit has never happened before. Mushroom Gorge or Mushroom George. Hey George, look, mushrooms. And honestly, this track is a very bland theme, but features excellent gameplay. It's quite fun to bounce on these big ass mushrooms. I also like how there's a split path near the end, and the choice of tricking or not tricking the bouncy mushrooms gives the track some actual depth, if I say so myself. Coconut Mall. Overhyped. Fun fact, this is the only good iteration of this track, since the games that this track came back made this one even worse. How? Well, you're going to find out pretty soon. I think the only section that I like was, ironically, the parking lot. Yes, not the mall itself, but its parking lot. Maybe because this section has dynamic obstacles. It makes you think if you want to go for the speed boost, or avoid the car, risk getting fucked in the ass, or not. Maybe I would like the mall itself more if it had, dare I say, shopping carts to dodge in some areas. I mean, there's a mall after all, and there's many needs, so I guess they went shopping, I guess. I don't know, I like it okay, but I don't really get the hype of this one. Wario's Gold Mine. Many people say that this is a very big jump in terms of difficulty, and I don't understand. I don't find this particularly difficult. You guys tell me that Coconut Mall and DK Snowboard Cross are easy compared to this one? Good joke. Anyways, I have seen some slander on this one that feels unjustified. The track has lots of elevation, obstacles, and has a shortcut in the form of a split path if you manage to see the alternative route that is. The track is fine, I don't get the hate. Dry Ruins, the highest you will ever see me rank a desert track, at least in the moment. This track is very fun to drive around, many trick opportunities, you go inside the pyramid, and I like this nice deal where the middle area in this section fills over time each time you complete a lap. Damn, I actually notice how bad this sounds. And I'm gonna keep it. A tier, Bowser's Castle. Honestly, it's very refreshing to play some good Bowser's Castle tracks after suffering with the GBA and the N64 ones. They weren't bad, but the controls definitely didn't help. But we haven't reached the peak of Bowser's Castles yet. This iteration is very good, features varied sections and the mechanical Bowser theme from Double Dash, and overall fun track design. Ah, great! A fun course, aka DK Snowboard Cross. Yes, I am from Europe, not American like you all. I enjoy playing this track. I love how this is one of the few tracks where half pipes kind of matter. I also love how there seems to be a blizzard of some sorts when you start, and then it slowly disappears, letting you see more clearly by the third lap. N64 Bowser's Castle. It already was a solid track in the OG version, but here I must say is the definitive version, at least in this moment. It still is fun to play, those swamps are still fucking annoying, and this specific one is still locked up in jail. What did this motherfucker do for Bowser to jail him? Please Nintendo, I need them answers. Moonview Highway. I originally ranked this course way lower, then I replayed it a bunch of times and was like, hey, this isn't that bad. People complain about the obnoxious number of cars, but honestly makes sense since this is, after all, a special cop track, and having a traffic course be difficult is something I can appreciate. I don't understand the hate. What, you mean you hate traffic? Everyone hates traffic, of course. What, you hate this type of track? Well, good. Welcome to Drunk Driving, I guess. Toad's Factory. I'm still baffled this hasn't returned in a future Mario Kart game. I mean, for a Mushroom Cup track, this is phenomenal. It's easy, but not so easy since it also has a fair share of obstacles that are more or less easy to avoid. The track is just pretty good, and it's also fun. DS Beach Gardens. Finally, one of my favorite DS tracks. The selection of tracks to represent DS is the literal definition of middle of the road. Seriously, we have 2 ship courses and 2 great courses. What the fuck, man? And Beach Gardens is a great course. I mean, the theme isn't very creative per se. They're just driving through a garden. However, the track layout is what makes this my favorite. It's challenging, lots of turns and shortcuts, all playing nicely. Grumble Volcano. Yeah, sure, the challenge might be a bit non-existent, quote unquote, since you're still taking the same path even after the pieces of the track have crumbled. Get it? Because it's Grumble Volcano. The road is still becoming tight to drive around over time. And this one features another insane shortcut. In fact, a lot of these tracks feature an insane shortcut. That's how broken these courses are, and that's how broken Mario Kart Wii in general is. Anyways, I will defend Grumble Volcano towards all the people who blindly hate this track. It's fun, it's hard, it's perfect. Not S tier perfect though. GameCube DK Mountain. I mean, this is the same track as the OG, but the only reason why it isn't S tier is only because of ramps. Yes, these ramps. The mountain itself has lots of places where you can potentially do tricks. However, we ain't allowed to do that. Instead, we are relegated to tricking on these ramps that feel very out of place. This complaint makes sense when the next track, which is S tier by the way, is S tier GameCube Waluigi Stadium. Oh my god, this track is just bare here. It almost feels like a Wii original, despite this originating from Double Dash. You can trick off so many slopes, and it has a fair share amount of health pipes, which I will never use because they waste time. Actually, I will use because it's faster to just spam these. It doesn't need random ass ramps because these slopes are the ramps, which is how the slopes are in DK Mountain. Yeah, we cannot trick on those. What a joke. Rainbow Road. Holy shit. This is the most iconic and the hardest course in the entirety of Mario Kart. I'm not even kidding. This is the hardest track out there. Imagine 260 on this one. Many people have fallen off course in this section right here. It's ridiculous. Do you like the Mario Kart reference? But come on, who the fuck cares about that? When everyone focuses on the track itself, its difficulty. There's a reason why this track is infamous. Yeah, it still is below because it's hard, but also magical to say the least. Koopa Cave. Then talk about a punching bag. You'll understand later. This track is so gosh darn good. The river section is my favorite since it's fast-paced and very fun to navigate around, and the top section is the highlight. Underwater driving didn't exist yet, so this whole section is just improvisation from the developers. Fucking geniuses. And I cannot wait to talk about every fucking remake this has ever seen. Totally not shady ass remakes. Bum 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 bum. Hey, Maple Treeway. This is my favorite course in this entire game. S plus tier, no doubt. The layout is challenging yet fun, the music is great, and the wigglers here are great obstacles. However, my main and big main reason why I love this track is its visuals, the art direction. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Damn, bro. Hey look, Canadian house. Hey look at that crystal clear water. I can go for a while talking about this course, but I need to keep the pace. All you need to know is that this track is a masterpiece, but gameplay and graphics wise. And those were all the tracks. Here's a tier list. Maybe Wii's not my favorite game, but it has my favorite track out there, and that course won't be the only one. We are done with the tracks, yay! But what about their soundtrack? Well, there's only one song that's being reused as far as I'm concerned, and that is the circuit theme, which I will count as just one song. So we have 31 original songs. Yippee! Why there's so many, goddammit. SNES Ghost Valley 2, this is a horror song. I think you can figure out by yourself why this just exists. And 64 Decades Jungle Parkway, more jungle noises, just a beat for 20 seconds looped for 40. That is not music. Yoshi Falls, the same problem with Parkway, but there's at least some sort of rhythm. Desert Hills, generic desert music. Next, beach music if it exists. Next, circuit theme. I mean, it's catchy, but compared to the rest of the Nitro Trek songs, just being catchy isn't going to cut it. Daisy Circuit, the same problem as the circuit theme. Bowser Castle 3, never really liked the GBA Bowser Castle song. Shy Guy Beach, generic beach music, but at least it is relaxing, unlike Beach. Sherbet Land, still beautiful like the OG counterpart. Unfortunately, there are more high quality songs in the game compared to the N64. Moo Meadows, I like the guitar in the background. Melody is catchy, that's all about it. Mushroom Gorge, damn, what am I listening to? I have no idea yet, it sounds pretty good. Mario Raceway, I mean, the music was always catchy. The thing is, there are just other pieces of music I would rather listen to. DK Summit, I never really liked this one, if I'm being honest. Sounds like a mash of synths that don't particularly work that well. Waluigi Stadium, I still stand by my reasoning. This song is just a mash of different personalities that don't work, okay? The Final Square, I mean, it's catchy, but I think it's memorable, at least for me. Warriors Goldmine, rushing through this one, honestly. There's way too many, I've spent way too much time on this shit, I want to get over this. I like the banjo in this one, also this track has some variations. The normal one is, I like it, cave section. Yeah, it sucks. N64 Bowser's Castle, it's spooky, but I would rather listen to other pieces of music. Bowser's Castle, it's just Maple Tree slowed down, a bit lazy, but I'm surprised it sounds pretty good. Mario Circuit, still sketchy. Wait, no. GameCube Mario Circuit, we need to specify this because there's like 5 Mario Circuits, I think, in this game, because fuck, why? I don't know. Still as sketchy as it was in the OG version, however, the next songs are just better. Coconut Mall, I like, it's hectic, I like a real mall. Peach Gardens, I have no business liking this one, it's so calming and charming, and on top of that, catchy. Treasure Island Ruins, well, there's one thing that Desert Tracks at least can do, provide good music. This one provides good music, not like Desert Hills. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It feels like a desert song while still being catchy. Toad's Factor, this is grandiose for a Mushroom Cup track. Imagine a rearrangement of this song in Mario Kart 8. Oh well, we can continue dreaming. DK Mountain, the song is the same as the original, so as great as it was. Moonview Highway, this song truly reminds me of Traffic. Grumble Volcano, I have seen slander for this one as well. This song truly reminds me of Hell. Mario Circuit 3, okay. Hey guys. I kind of like this one. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not gonna elaborate. Come on, where's the Giga Chat comments? Rainbow Road, nice Mario Galaxy-esque music. On a real note, the song is catchy and magical, but also gives the vibes of the big bully for some reason. I wonder why. Koopa Cave, the song is goofy, but I love it. The river section is hectic, and then we have some sort of lo-fi section when we are underwater. I'm telling you, Mario Kart music is just great. Maple Treeway, never mind the fact that the track is already a masterpiece both visually and gameplay wise, they have gone ahead to make the best song as well. The balls on this dev theme, I'm telling. Jokes aside, this is my favorite song from this whole game, which may seem like a basic choice, but I can't help it, man. And we are done with the soundtrack. Here's a tier list for this section as well. Ooh, look, very shiny. And that's it. Here's a tier list for the soundtrack as well. Yeah, I really don't have an outro for this one. Like, subscribe, comment your favorite track from Mario Kart Wii, and tell me why is it Coconut Mall. Well, I'll see you next time. Also, a note. Next video, it's not Mario Kart. I'm kinda delaying the inevitable, but yeah, it's not Mario Kart, just so you know.